Hello guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to talk about successful people. So first, think about a person you admire. Who is it and why do you admire him or her? Please pause the video while you write down some ideas. Okay guys, now let's go to page 94 in your student book exercise 2. Read the text and answer this. What do you think is his greatest accomplishment? Why? Okay guys, now I want you to please take a look at these sentences. Please find the subject of the sentence, the person who does the action, and also find the object of the sentence, who receives this action. Pause the video while you work on this, please. Okay, guys, now we're going to check. So, in the first sentence, he is the subject and himself is the object of the sentence. Very good. Now, I is the subject, myself is the object. Very good. They subject, themselves object. She subject, herself object. He subject, himself object. Now, if you notice, both the subject and the object of the sentences are the same person. So, these are called reflexive pronouns. Let's take a look at them. What do the words in pink have in common? When do we use by? Please pause the video while you think about this. Okay, guys, well, if you notice, the words in pink, the reflexive pronouns, they end with self if they are singular, and if they are plural, we're going to change the F for VES, selves, right? And we use by when the action is made only with me or with the specific person. For example, I started to practice English by myself. It means that I practice English alone with no one else. Okay, guys, now let's take a look at another sentence. He hurt himself in the gym. Who did he hurt? Himself. He didn't hurt another person. It was him. Okay, guys, great job. Now we're going to practice. Let's go to our student book page 74, exercise 3. Here we're going to put the words in the correct order in order to make sentences. For example, the first one is I painted a picture of myself in art class. What is picture number 2? You already have the first word in capital letters. This case would be the. Please pause the video while you work on this. Okay, guys, now let's check. The computer isn't going to work by itself. 3. My mother doesn't consider herself brave. 4. Kyle and Mick taught themselves Japanese. 5. Don't blame yourselves for my problem. 6. When did Chris hurt himself? 7. Did you draw that picture by yourself? 8. We enjoyed ourselves on our trip to New York. Okay, guys, excellent. Now let's work in exercise 4. Here you're going to complete this text using reflexive pronouns. The first one is why what do people like to do by themselves? Here's what some of our readers said. I like to travel by myself. That's correct. I always meet interesting people and sometimes they teach me words of wisdom. Tommy P, Chicago. Pause the video while you work on the rest, please. My brother and I love to play video games by ourselves. We don't like our sisters to play with us. Jake, San Antonio. My husband likes to cook by himself, and that is okay with me. Lydia, Boston. My daughter is very enthusiastic, and she likes to do extreme sports by herself. It makes me nervous. Najang, San Francisco. What do you like to do by yourself? Great job, guys. Now let's go to our student book page 95, exercise 3. Here again, we're going to complete sentences with reflexive pronouns, similar to the previous exercise. Pause the video while you work on this, please. Okay, guys, now let's check. I drew a picture of myself in art class. I like your new hairstyle. Did you cut it? Yourself. I think you and Joe can fix the sink yourselves. You don't need to hire a plumber. They had a great time. They really enjoyed themselves. My brother doesn't consider himself brave, but he's. Heather wrote that by herself. Nobody helped her. We taught ourselves Spanish before we moved to Peru. I hurt myself at the gym last week. My arm still hurts. I took a trip by myself. It helped me be more confident. Great job. Now, guys, for your homework, you're going to work in exercise 5 in your workbook, page 75. Here, you're going to complete the conversations with the correct personal and reflexive pronouns. So, if it is the subject of the sentence, we're going to use a personal pronoun. I, you, he, she, we, they. But if it is the object or the person who received the action, we're going to use the reflexive pronoun myself, yourself, himself. Let's do the first conversation together. I like your scarf, Phoebe. Thanks, I baited myself. Wow, you have a lot of talent. Look, my son painted this by himself. He did a great job. Great, guys. Now, continue working on conversations C and D. We're going to check them during class, okay? Pause the video. Okay, guys, this is the end of the video. I will see you in class. Bye bye.